Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. This time we've got a new one. We're running on Thanksgiving. Yes, it's for fun and it's for a good cause, but we're doing it. It's the Turkey Day 5K, and we're also going to give you your Only in OK exclusive weekend getaways. And we're also not going to be here on Friday. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley.
Yeah, we're busy. We got a lot going on.
Yes.
I've got plans. I'm headed to the Wells Christmas Tree Farm in Norman for Christmas vacation outdoors.
Now, hold on. You're just going
to... I'm plowing right through?
Plowing right through this.
Okay, man.
Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
The movie Christmas Vacation.
The movie.
Outdoors. You're going to watch Christmas Vacation in
outdoors.
This weather.
Mm-hmm. In a tree park.
Outside.
Yes.
In a Christmas tree park, not a tree park.
Right. Not just, this ain't your grandma's tree farm. This is a tree park.
That is killer.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be food trucks out there, a bonfire, some snuggles.
And it's sold out. So
and it's sold
you're
out.
just making
I'm just making stuff up.
You're just ruining everybody's weekend.
I'm dragging everybody along. And that's why we're here to tell you what you can do.
What you can't do.
What you can't do. What you can't do, and then some things. We've got a list of can-dos, but we got to get to this.
Yes. Outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Is Christmas Vacation your favorite Christmas movie?
Yes.
Really?
But I think my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Carol.
I like A Christmas Carol. It's a good Christmas movie.
I like the classics. It's a Wonderful Life. You got to put it. I think it's in your top. It's got to be in the top 5 conversation. No,
my top 5 is pretty well dominated.
You're going to say Die Hard number 2.
No, Die Hard's number 3.
Really?
On my top Christmas movie list.
Okay, throw me your top 5.
Okay, number 1, Lethal Weapon.
Really?
Yes.
How?
Come on, it's a Christmas movie.
By what nature?
It takes place at Christmas.
It does?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't. There's going to be
He does a drug bust in a Christmas tree.
You're right. In a Santa Claus suit.
Right. The beginning of the movie starts off with a Christmas Carol. Come on, dude. That's a Christmas movie 100%.
Yeah, but isn't that the only nod to Christmas in the movie?
No.
Okay.
I don't care what you say. We can fight about it, but Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
I'm not going to fight you.
Second on my list.
I'm too old for this shit.
Second on my list.
Second on your list. Okay.
Gremlins.
Okay. You're going against the social norms.
Absolutely not.
I know, but for some people though, these are fighting words. For purist Christmas movie purists.
Gremlins all day long.
I think it goes on a list too, but I think, you don't have to make an argument there. The kid gets a wife for Christmas.
Right.
There are Christmas lights everywhere, snow on the ground. I get it. Yeah. I understand.
The snowman gets broken. It's a Christmas movie.
Is it a horror movie?
No.
Why?
Because it's a Christmas movie. You can't cross streams like that, dude.
You don't classify it as a horror movie at all.
No.
Even though horrific and terrifying things
happen
ensue.
At Christmas, which makes it a Christmas movie, which dominates the whole genre aspect of the movie.
All right.
Christmas movie.
All right. Number 3.
Die Hard.
Okay, fine. What's your number 3?
Die Hard.
Okay. Oh, you just said that. Yeah. Okay. I get it. There's an argument for that too. I'm not going to argue with it. It takes place during a Christmas party. I understand.
Number 4.
Okay.
Frosty the Snowman.
The stop motion or
right.
Okay. Because they did an animated one.
With Burl Ives.
With Burl Ives.
Is the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Frosty the Snowman, Burl Ives. Perfect.
Okay.
And then number 5 on my top 5 Christmas movies, Love Actually.
Oh, I hate that movie. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. These are the best Christmas movies in existence. Top 5.
I get it. I get why you went there.
You can't argue the logic is sound. Those are the best Christmas movies.
But here's the thing. They're not playing Love Actually as a 24-hour marathon anywhere. You didn't even put A Christmas Story on there?
But they should. There are more than 5, so
okay.
I stopped at my top 5.
Top 5? Man, I don't know.
You can't.
3 of them are good movies.
They're all great movies. What do you mean 3 of them are good movies?
I think that your top 3 is solid. It's sound. I'll give you that.
So you're dissing Frosty?
No, to be honest though, I really liked the Rudolph.
I like Rudolph.
Rudolph for me
Makes the top 20.
Okay, so do you want my top 5 or no?
No.
Not interested. Okay,
No, go ahead. Let's hear it.
okay. My number 1 top Christmas movie all time, A Christmas Carol. I don't care what version. I don't care if it's the Disney version. I don't care if it could be any version. I love Charles Dickens. I probably read more Charles Dickens than I've read anything else. It's number 1. I don't need to explain myself. Number 2 is A Christmas Story. I could literally watch the 24-hour marathon and pick it up anytime and finish it and not feel like I'm missing anything. I enjoy every aspect of the movie.
Is that a Christmas movie, though?
A Christmas Story? Why wouldn't it be? It's called A Christmas Story.
Yeah, but it seems more like a violent coming-of-age film.
Oh, my goodness. It wasn't nominated for anything. Okay, number 3. My number 3 Christmas. God, sometimes with you. Polar Express.
Okay.
Magical. I love the magic of. I'm a Halloween guy. I can watch horror movies year round. I've got Freddy Krueger and Jason figures standing right now on my entertainment center at home. But Christmas is my jam. Polar Express hits all the marks for me. It's magical. It makes me want. It has this childlike wonder. It really hits all the feels.
All right. So what's next on your list?
Number 4, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey.
Okay.
The Ron Howard movie.
I can't argue with that at all.
I almost think I misplaced it in the list, honestly.
Okay. What's number 5?
Number 5? What would be my number 5? Oh, man. I gotta say it's A Wonderful Life.
Okay, so your list is full of lies and bull because
it's
you
traditional.
said no. You told me we were discussing. It's recorded.
Yes,
people are going to hear. You started off and said that Christmas Vacation was in your top 5, but then when you listed your top 5, you didn't list Christmas Vacation.
Gosh,
so your votes are null and void. My list stands. My logic's sound. I didn't contradict myself. So now we need to just move on from this subject because it's not even December yet.
It's not. And we've got a Turkey Day 5K coming up.
No, we don't. Quit trying to do that.
What are we
got
doing?
to talk about the schedule.
Okay, let's talk about the schedule. Okay.
So with you being at the Christmas Vacation outdoors and me being camping in the woods, which that's what I'm going to be doing.
And assuming we make it back alive and aren't killed by frostbite.
There will not be a Friday show this week.
I hate it. I really do.
We are endeavoring to make sure that we have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday episode weekly.
Minimum.
But I think at a bare minimum, we're going to deliver a Monday, Wednesday,
without
even
fail.
even throughout the holidays.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to skip a beat.
So if you guys want more of our rambling ridiculousness,
yes, our shenanigans,
then let us know in all the places that you do that.
I almost mentioned the odd line. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I mean, I'm sure people still call the odd line, but don't do that. Don't. You know where to find us. We're easy to find.
OnlyinOKShow.
Or come find me at the Tree Farm Friday and kick me in the shin.
They can't because it's already sold out, dude.
Sold
you
out.
bought the last 2 tickets.
I think you could probably sneak on. I mean, I'm not suggesting that you jump the fence.
You can watch from the other side of the fence.
Meet me in the parking lot, bro.
I think, though, that we need to get to the subject at hand.
Yes.
Which is, it's November, which means it's Thanksgiving season.
Or turkey. A lot of people call it Turkey Day.
Turkey Day is arriving sooner than you may think, because apparently it's running.
Right, you got to hit the ground running with Turkey Day this year.
We'll get to that right after this.
All right, 6 goes into 7. 1 is... God, I'm so frustrated. I'm scared to death. I'm an independent contractor, and I don't want to get punched in the jimmy by the IRS.
Brett, why don't you give our buddy Justin over at the Holiday Tax Group a call? One of their specialties is tax preparation and planning. And then on top of that, if you have a run-in with the IRS, they're going to have your back.
Perfect. But how do I find them?
You can reach them at holidaytaxgroup.com. And if the independent contractor thing works out for you, they also do estate planning. So they got you back on that one as well.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks for the advice. That's holidaytaxgroup.com. Holiday with 2 L's. Well, if you're looking to work up an appetite Thanksgiving Day, we may just have the recipe for that. It's the 7th annual Turkey Day 5K and Fun Run. And here to give us the rundown is Sean Mendez. Sean, welcome to the show.
How you doing today?
Great. So 7 years of the Turkey Day 5K. How did it all start?
Well, it started a couple of friends after the tornadoes that devastated Oklahoma and more in 2013. We wanted a way to give back. We're all involved in the community, and we wanted to give back. We wanted to help those people and people who are maybe devastated for years to come, or for those kind of disasters that are forthcoming. So that's kind of how it started. We got together, we talked about it, and we thought, let's raise some money, let's give back to the community. Unfortunately, those kind of things happen in Oklahoma as far as tornadoes, wildfires, stuff like that. So we wanted to be able to give back on a continual basis year after year.
It sounds like a great cause. I do have questions, though, Sean. How the heck do you get people to do anything other than eat on Thanksgiving?
Beg, borrow, and plead. No, just kidding. No, well, running and physical activity here in Oklahoma, it's pretty big. I mean, there are tons of 5K marathons here every year. We're lucky enough in Norman, there's the Brookhaven Run, which is one of the biggest 5Ks in the country, and year after year. And so we have support of the community. OK Runner puts on the Brookhaven Run, as one of our community sponsors as well. And like I said, just people want to give back. I think Oklahoma has that need and that want to give back and to really be involved in the community. And they know this is part of it, how it's done. So I think they're pretty willing. We get about 550, 600 runners every year. And so I'm working this year to try to push that number even bigger. So,
and that was leading to my next question. How much has it grown from, say, year one to last year?
It's been about the same. We get about the same number of people every year. So that hasn't changed too much. There's new people, but as far as the number of people we get, it's been about the same since year one. Maybe it's grown a little bit, but nothing too much. I mean, that's why this year I'm really taking an interest in trying to get out and reach more people.
So, and again, it's about reaching more people and getting more people involved. But I know people that travel around and just enter 5Ks. Do you see a lot of people that aren't necessarily from the Norman area or OKC, Central Oklahoma area, that come in to run in these 5Ks?
From registrations, we're getting a lot of people I see from the Missouri, Kansas, Texas areas that I'm seeing. I think because a lot of people who are from Norman, from Oklahoma, have branched out, but they all come back for Thanksgiving. And I think this has become just a family tradition for those people who come back. So most of the people have some connection to the Norman or OKC metro area.
You also include a fun run. So are we talking all skill levels here?
Absolutely. This is not a competition. We're out to have a good time and raise some money for a good cause. We have some pretty fast runners that run the race, and they'll finish ahead of everybody else. But like I said, it's not a competition. The top three finishers, we usually end up giving prizes out to and stuff like that. But like I said, it's for fun. We're having a good time. Even the 5K itself, it's a 5K fun run. We have some people that finish in 20 minutes, and some people take the entire hour. So we cheer them on the entire way. So
it's pet friendly. Do you see are there a lot of pets that show up? Is there a special area where they don't get, you don't want your Chihuahua to get trampled in the, even in the fun run? Is there a little doggy track?
So usually no, not really. People with strollers and dogs, dogs on leashes. I mean, if you want to bring your cat or your fish, that's perfectly fine. But usually, dogs on leashes are permitted. They usually start in the back of the race. Like I said, start in the back. And there hasn't really been any issues. And if you run with your dog, you already have that you do it on a regular basis. Nobody brings out their pug or their bulldog and says, let's run a 5K today. I have seen a dog in a stroller here and there, and that's perfectly acceptable as well.
God, it's acceptable for the race, but in society, I got to draw a line somewhere. I have to. I have a hard enough time with the retractable leashes, let alone a stroller. Yeah. So registration, the discounted registration ended on the 1st. What are people looking at price wise now, and what is the deadline to register, and where can they register?
You can register online at turkeydayfivkrun.com up until the day before the race, and you can actually register the day of the race, starting at 7 a.m. And although the price is what it is now, I'll run several specials via Instagram and Facebook the rest of this month. And I'll have a Veterans Day special. I'll have other specials for runners to get discounted rates.
So the best place for people to keep an eye on that Facebook Turkey Day 5K run, is that also on Twitter?
Turkey Day 5K, Norman, Turkey Day 5K, Turkey Day 5K run. Sorry, we have several different ones. And then Instagram as well, TD 5K or Turkey Day 5K run on Instagram. So
the registrations all go towards, obviously, back into the community. In one such project is the Serve More project.
Correct.
How did you all obviously it was a natural fit after you mentioned you guys founded the Turkey Day 5K shortly after the 2013 tornado, so it just seems like a natural fit. But how did that all come to be?
It's not really necessarily by accident. When we first started, we were looking for a partner, and I'm on the board I'm on one of the councils for United Way of Norman. And so our first go-to was United Way of Norman, because that's where everybody donates. That and Red Cross gets a lot of money. So that's how we got started and looking for nonprofits. And then, after that, we donate the money for Cleveland County Habitat for Humanity. And that's how we kind of got hooked up with Serve More, because they were doing a lot of stuff in the community. Cleveland Habitat for Humanity, they were rebuilding some homes for some people who lost some homes. And that kind of transitioned into how we found Serve More.
Oh, that's great. So if people want to find out how they can contribute to the Turkey Day 5K because they don't like to run or can't make it, is there any way that they can contribute directly through you all, or can I drop off a check with you, Sean? I guess that's the best way to say it.
If you want to give money to us, that's great. You can write me a check or write Turkey Day 5K a check, and we'll make sure that money gets to Serve More. Or you can go on to Serve More's website, which is servemore.co, and donate directly to them. But I think the biggest thing you can do is just get out in your community, be active, be involved, help those in need. Whether you're spending money on me or on my race or Serve More, doesn't matter. As long as you're active doing something, that helps everybody.
That's great. Getting the community to come together to support one cause or many, that's a great, great idea. So how can we get involved?
You can reach out to us on Facebook, through Facebook Messenger. We're pretty active on there. We do have our email, which is turkeyday5knorman@gmail.com. Or you can go onto our website, which is turkeyday5krun.com, and message us through there as well.
Perfect. Well, Sean, we really appreciate you coming on the show, and we look forward to hearing about your event and the turnout this year. Sounds like it's going to be a big one.
I'm excited for it, and I'm looking forward to it as well. I think it's going to be a great year, and I'm definitely going to take this year of momentum and build for the future.
Sean's got too much energy.
I swear to God, that dude was running while he was talking to us.
Full disclosure, I had to edit some... I really think
he was running upstairs.
He was running stairs at the stadium. He had to be.
Super nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Super energetic. Mind-blowingly...
Right.
Amped up.
But in all seriousness, the Turkey Day 5K goes towards a good cause, Serve More. I like the direction that they're going. They seem to be growing year after year. And I just like the focus on community and, let's get together and make some things happen. I like that.
My only issue.
What?
My only issue, and it really only applies to me, and I'm sure a whole bunch of other people, but the morning of Thanksgiving, I'm cooking.
Dude, you're cooking the day before. If you do your
2 days before.
If you do the 24-hour turkey, you don't have time to run.
Right. I'm just running back and forth between the fridge and the oven.
Which sounds like it's, but I gotta say, your excuse of, I gotta watch the turkey, I gotta cook, is getting about as old as your kids are. And what I mean by that is your kids are old enough that you could instruct them on how to properly baste the bird and stir the...
Dude, are you kidding me? Do you really think that I trust anybody to work on my turkey? As much as a control freak as I am,
how could you even say that? You're yeah, I don't think anybody's touching the bird.
No, so, absolutely not.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to run in your stead. This won't be I won't be wearing a Harley Covington Memorial, jersey. I'm probably going to be kind of busy too. But it sounds like a great cause, and I hope a lot of people show up.
No, absolutely. If this is up your alley, we definitely recommend that you go. It sounds like a lot of fun. They might have pie at the finish line. I'm just saying.
What's funny, I didn't think this, but A lot of 5Ks give you like pancakes or pie or hot dogs at the end. I mean, you're going to puke them up before you get to the parking lot. But they got them.
Well, I figure you're going to work up an appetite for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, you got a few weeks to train anyway, but your weekend, this weekend is nearly upon us, and we've got your itinerary lined up. Hang tight. Okay, before we go any further, where'd you get that shirt?
You mean this custom-designed Only in OK shirt?
Dude, the podcast is 17 seconds old.
The guys over at Master Threads printed them up for us.
Well, apparently not us. I don't have a Only in Oklahoma shirt.
Oh, did you not get yours?
Oh, and apparently a hat as well, embroidered? How is this even possible?
Brett, I'm just going to say that Master Threads is an Oklahoma-based company specializing in professional graphic design and embroidery.
And apparently lightning fast turnaround?
Absolutely. So they had made shirts for us in the past, back in the days when we were only international award-winning podcasters.
Mm-hmm.
They nailed that order too.
Well, apparently I'll have to call Jeff and the team at Master Threads myself to make it happen. But if you need local products from a local company you can trust, check out Master Threads at masterthreads.us.
That's masterthreads.us.
Master Threads.
All right, Brett.
Yes.
Every week, I want to say we keep crushing it with finding new things to do, but really I feel like it's Oklahoma keeps crushing it.
Right, because we do nothing but this.
Oklahoma keeps crushing it with bringing out more things to do.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the listeners are doing a great job at doing these activities because I only see a light up cherry blossom tree that's in the corner over here. I haven't even seen the leaves change yet.
So this Saturday in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we've got the Oklahoma Native Celebration at the Gathering Place.
Now, if you haven't heard of this place, it is ranked in the top, I think it's in the top 10 destinations in the country. I mean, it's been in all kinds of magazines, the Gathering Place in Tulsa.
Really?
Yes, it's a big deal up there.
I did not know that.
Yes. Now, what's cool is there going to be over 39 tribes represented. And here's a fun fact. I don't know if you know this or not. Oklahoma has more Native Americans than any other place in the United States.
That's not
surprising. Not surprising. So everybody that's come out and represent yourself for sure. There's going to be music, art, food, fashion,
storytelling.
I think that's cool.
I would be down just to hear some really cool stories.
Mm-hmm.
I like that fashion of storytelling.
Yes.
So I'm all in when it comes to that. Now, Native American food testing provided by Chef Nico Albert with live cooking demos. I'm going to have to be honest, and I'm ignorant when it comes to Native American foods.
To be fair, I think a lot of people are. Most people think, this is not a shot, but most people, when they think of Native American cuisine, they think of Indian tacos. Not a fact.
I wouldn't have went with Indian tacos. I would have went with like deer or elk.
Well, I know, but most people think they're being culturally, educated on the food court at the fair with their Dan's Indian taco. That's not the case at all. Fry bread, maybe. That might be the most native thing about an Indian taco, but tons of different food vendors, native food vendors, especially traditional dancing. Have you ever been to a powwow or a native festival before?
Yes, I have just recently been to a native festival.
Yeah, they are
in Medicine Park with the traditional dancing, and it is really mesmerizing. I'm just going to have to use that word. Right. I couldn't look away.
One thing that I admire about them is if you want to take a picture of them or with the dancers, in most cases, you have to make an offering, like a cash offering or some type of an offering. They're not just willy-nilly about taking pictures. They're very traditional in that regard. The coolest thing about this whole thing is it's free.
I like it.
Walk up. It's all foot traffic. They're going to have some food, like I said, food vendors and different arts and crafts. And it looks like the weather's going to hold up.
Yeah, so it sounds like a blast. I'm all for it. But again, I will be in the woods.
Making fire using rocks and sticks.
Or fire starter and a lighter.
Hey, man.
I'm not in the Boy Scouts.
I know, but 5 years ago, you'd have been using flint rocks.
I can start a fire with flint and steel if I need to. but I don't need to.
I said rocks, not flint steel. Come on, that's still cheating. Anyway, if you want, okay, so something that might be a little bit less up alley, Harley, and more up mine, the Mistletoe Market at Cox Convention Center downtown.
Please explain.
Why it would be more me than you?
Let's start off with an explanation of what the Mistletoe Market is.
Well, it's basically like a Fair of the Heart if Mrs. Claus was throwing on a Fair of the Heart.
So it's a Christmas
right
artsy,
craftsy. I mean, there's going to be a lot of guys probably sitting out on the park benches waiting or not going at all.
I don't know how I feel about this. There's way too much Christmas stuff happening in the month of November.
There is. I kind of feel like Turkey Day, Thanksgiving kind of gets a pass. You just roll right over it. It's considered fall. There's not really any love for Thanksgiving. You just roll right into the Christmas stuff.
I love Thanksgiving.
I don't. It's my least favorite holiday.
I don't like you anymore.
But, I don't know. I ate a sandwich last year. Maybe that's why.
So the Mistletoe Market at the Cox Convention Center, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yes, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's organized by the Junior League of Oklahoma. It's a great organization that emphasizes and promotes volunteerism through helping the community and each other. It's a women's group. They do a lot.
Interesting. This is the 26th year that this event is happening. Going to be a lot of vendors. Tons of home decorations.
Lots of cinnamon.
I'm sure lots of Christmas decorations.
Lots of cinnamon sticks.
Peppermint sticks.
Tinsel.
Tinsel? I don't think people do tinsel anymore.
They don't?
I think that was a 70s, 80s thing.
Really?
I don't think like the stringy silver tinsel thing is a thing anymore.
I remember putting tinsel on the tree, and I know that the tinsel was older than I was, and I was probably 20 at the time. Over time, it doesn't look great, but I bet you'll find some tinsel down there.
So last on the list,
for
things to do this weekend, there are a ton of Veterans Day activities happening this weekend.
Right.
Because Veterans Day is on Monday.
So it's a long weekend for everybody.
I don't know that it is a long weekend for I don't know that everybody gets off of work for Veterans Day.
Are you working Veterans Day?
I'm not working on Veterans Day because I am camping.
True. I'm sure. I wonder how your job feels about that. I'm camping. I don't have time to work. Come on.
Right.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a great excuse.
But I don't think that we are off of work technically for Veterans Day.
You asked off.
Yes. I was commanded to ask off.
So basically, if you work for the government or you're in school or you work for a bank, you're off, right?
I'm still not sure.
Assuming the mail's not going to run on Monday?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you won't be here. You'll be hanging up pelts and, I don't know, smoking jerky. I don't know what it is you do when you go camping.
You camp.
You lay meat across a hot rock and let it dry out. I mean,
yes, I hang biltong while I'm camping. You nut job. So some of the Veterans Day parades that you may be interested in, Sulphur has a big one. It's starting at 10 a.m. with the Vet Day Parade, the poker run. They've got food trucks, live music, and all kinds of activities at the Chickasaw Retreat Center in Sulphur.
Yep. And then if you're in Central Oklahoma, it looks like Midwest City is going to be doing a Veterans Day Parade as well. It's going to start at 10. They're going to have a motorcycle procession, marching bands, the works. So get out. If you get a chance, if you're not going too far, head out to a Veterans Day Parade, shake a vet's hand, and I don't know, just enjoy a weekend.
I like it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the weekend.
Is that what we do? We just say enjoy the weekend. We just no. And then we drop the mic.
So the weather this weekend, we're talking lows in the 40s and highs in the upper 60s overall, just as a general rule. I know I'm no Mike Morgan, but I think it's plenty nice enough to go out and enjoy the weekend.
Zero excuses not to be training for that Turkey Day 5K.
I agree with that 100%. So as far as our top 5 go, are we wrong? Are we dead wrong? Are you saying that Lethal Weapon's not number 1? I think people need to let us know these things.
Am I right that he's wrong? Better yet.
Are you completely inconsistent and a liar? I think everybody should let us know. And you can do that on OnlyinOKShow.com. Go out, subscribe to our show. share our show, give us a review.
Mhm.
These are all things that are super important to us. And if you want us to do more of these shows, we need more subscribes and shares and reviews.
Feedback.
Feedback is great.
Yes.
We did hear from somebody in St. Thomas
St. Thomas.
who's he's a little homesick for good old Chickasha, Oklahoma.
In a J&W Berry.
So don't be a man overboard when it comes to Oklahoma.
You know, and don't be a stranger, y'all. Come by and say hi.
Come by and say hi.
It's the Only in OK show. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley.